Hello, my lovely Virgos. Welcome to your reading for February 2022. This is a general reading for you, Virgo. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Rising and Moon sign. I'm just listening to what my guides have to say here. Okay, Virgo, what I'm feeling is this absolute fatigue. This absolute fatigue. I want to say, first up, who needs to have their eyes checked? Who needs to have their eyes checked? I feel like there's some time for an eye check. But I'm also feeling fatigue. There's a lot of thought, there's a lot of processing, that you have been very, very busy. And there's this sort of tiredness, is what I want to say. It also triggers this need to have something different done differently. So whether at home you're doing too much and there needs to be more of a fairness about the workload, or the relationship, there needs to be a better balance. There's some sort of changes that are needing to come in. It's almost like I want to say you've reached a point where you're saying, well, what about me? What about me? What do I want? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to do? It's finding the time to do that. So February is going to absolutely trigger a thought process to bring in change, to bring in what you're going to be comfortable with. Reinventing yourself, my lovely Virgo. Because it's really created this sense of being, I feel like, they're showing me it's like being a hamster on a wheel. You just they get on the wheel and go round and round and round and round and round and round. Is that what you've been doing? Is that what you feel like you've been doing? Is that what you're feeling like your life is? Might resonate with some of you, all of you. But I'm feeling like, I've got to get off this wheel, this, just this routine. Something new's got to come in, something different's got to come in. Okay, I've created a Celtic cross for you. Let's have a look at what is going on around you. We start with the Eight of Swords, and this is how I'm feeling. You sort of feel like you're trapped, or you're stuck, or you're going around and around and around like the hamster, and it's time to get off. It's time to, and that's within your control. It's a matter of you changing how you see things, changing how you think, changing how you communicate, what you're going to accept. So it's a routine, a barrier, a stuckness that you are in control of changing whenever you're ready to bring in that change. And when you decide to bring in that change, it's going to start happening very, very quickly. You'll be surprised how quickly that change comes about. What you want to put in place, how you want to reinvent yourself, what changes do you want to bring in. Now, those changes to do with work. For some of you, it's to do with work. Are you doing somebody else's workload? Are you covering for somebody else? Are you burdened by someone that's not pulling their weight at work that needs to be balanced out? Is it when you get home, do you do the majority of the work? Do you need to have some sort of balance, some sort of fairness about what's going on there? Is it other people that, family members or friends that are really leaning on you a lot? And, it creates tiredness. So that's change that's coming in. It's also crossed that swiftness of change It's crossed with the Tower. And when it's crossed by the Tower, there will be change. But in order for that change to come about and to happen, there needs to be certain things that you need to release. So whatever it is that you don't want in your life, whatever it is you want to change, you have to be prepared to let that go. That could be people. It could be situations. It could be a job. It could be attitudes, behaviors, fears. Do you fear that if you don't do for others, if you're not of service to others, they're not going to love you or they're not going to like you, so you overcompensate by giving of yourself, which is making you quite exhausted? What is it that you're needing to release? What is it that you're needing to let go of, my lovely Virgos? Because there is something there in order to bring that change in. And once you do work it out, once you do decide, yeah, I'm going to let that go, I'm going to let those people go, or I'm going to bring those changes in, those changes are going to happen very, very quickly. You will feel a very instant improvement. Defining who you are. It's finding yourself under all that rubble, I'm hearing. You've also got the Hermit, and so there's going to be a lot of self-reflection in February for you. It's going within, so this is an inner journey that's going on here. So people outside of you may not know, may not notice that you're undergoing this change, undergoing all of this reassessment, this dissatisfaction, what needs to change, what needs to happen in order for you to follow your journey, your path. Not have your time taken up by other things that you're not really, your heart's not in it. You're going to be guided, and I want to say, I feel there's a very active dream life. There's a lot of messages coming through your dreams, but that's also going to be, when you start reflecting in, you're going to have this dissatisfaction being stirred. That dissatisfaction is the catalyst for bringing change into your life, implementing it, reinventing the self. All of that is going to actually improve your lot in life. It's going to take you from one situation to a better situation. So even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's challenging, it's well worth the effort of making that change, because it's going to improve your lot. It's going to improve your situation. It's going to improve how you feel about yourself. It's not a journey you're taking on your own. You are being guided by your guides, by God, by the universe, by this sort of intuition, this sense of, this deep sense of self. Your inner voice. What have you buried that needs to come to the surface? What have we got? 2 cards. I'll give you those 2 cards. Okay, so you've got, interesting, the Ace of Water. A new emotional start's coming for you, my lovely Virgo. Now, this could be a new relationship. This could be an old relationship that once you make these changes, it breathes a new life into it. There's a deeper connection, a deeper understanding, a deeper appreciation of in a relationship. It could also just be a new emotional start for you, this sense of well-being for you. You've got patience as well, so balance, temperance. Patience is temperance, and it's about being balanced. It's about setting the wheels in motion and then being patient and letting it, seeing how it evolves. It's not about you taking control of the changes. It's simply about you voicing what you are needing to voice, communicating what you're needing to communicate, releasing what you're needing to release in order to bring in the changes that you're needing to have. So it's going to be a month of stirrings, whether it's at work, at home, just you personally creating that inner shift to find your purpose, bringing the changes in so that you can find your purpose. And that's going to lead to new goal setting. new dreams. This is about your inner desires, your inner dreams. What have you always wanted to do? What have you always wanted to put in place? It's about setting those goals. It's about moving towards what you have always wanted, what you've always imagined your life to be, what you've always imagined that would fulfill you. So your goal setting, your planning. So that change ignites an inner passion, I want to say to you. It ignites an inner passion in you, and you find that inner strength, that nourishment, that, you look at the greenery there, 44, which is 8, which is the card of opportunity and good fortune. So the changes that are going to come in for you are going to be incredibly positive. Have a clarity of what you're wanting to create. Give yourself time and space to really work it out. Because then as we progress through February, you've got the Chariot, and then it's about, I'd say about week 3. And timing's going to be different for all of you because, your natal charts are all different. Some months will resonate more than others. Revisit past months. They sometimes resonate for you in this month. But you've got the Chariot here, and so you're ready to implement the changes that you're needing to implement in order to give birth to a new you, reinvigorate, re-energize, and I feel like your energy starts to come back in rather than that sort of weighty tiredness. You're ready to take charge. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to put into action what you have processed, what you've thought about, because you've also got the 9 of Cups. This is the wish card. And so whatever it is that you're wanting to create, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, that's there for you to do. That's there for you to manifest. That's there for you to bring forward. I love that. You're so ready. The genie card, the wish card. What do you want to create? What are in your imaginings? What are in your inner desires that you want to bring into your reality? People are also going to be ready to listen to you. So whether you've spent time before that people just don't listen to you or don't take you seriously, they're going to sit up and take notice in February. So it's going to be a good month to put your point forward, to put your viewpoint forward. You've also got the Princess of Cups. This is planning your emotional future. This is planning your new future, new beginning. Moving forward, planning it, feeling emotionally strong enough to plan your future. This is about I also want to say that it's about working on your intuition. It's like it's a new phase in your intuition, a higher development in your intuition. Listen to your intuition. They're not coincidences, and it's not in your imagination. They're actually messages from spirit. They are actually giving you inspirational thoughts. So pay attention. You're going to be reaching a new level as far as your connection with your guides, is what I'm being told. So for whoever that is, who's Jane? I'm also getting the name Jane. So if that's you, let me know. But there's something, I just got the name Jane, so I'll give you that. But there's a turning point or a deeper understanding of an intuition and growth. It's going to lead to great prosperity. So really put the effort into bringing in the changes that you're wanting to really honor this. It's about honoring the self. February is about honoring you, Virgo. It's about what are your inner desires. What have you buried that needs to come to the surface? What are you reinventing or working on, reconnecting with? Because it's going to really bring you great prosperity. There's birth of new ideas, new business, a promotion, a new job, just a fullness, a fulfillment in your life, a self-nurturing and nourishment in your life, which is going to be really good for you because it feeds the soul, it feeds you, and you start reaching your potential, yeah, with great strength. You're just going to move into March with great confidence, great strength, great potential. Who's going for a new job or a promotion? It's like I'm hearing here. It's like a key in a lock, where what you're working towards, what you're moving to. It's like a key in a lock, and that door unlocks for you moving into March. But you're going to be very fortunate about that. But it's about you really honouring the self. The more you honour the self, the more you're going to reap the benefits of. I'm going to draw a card from the Lantern Oracle deck now. I have been using the Tarot Illuminati for the Celtic Cross, and the Good Tarot as extra cards that I've been drawing on. What does this say? Let me get my glasses, my lovely Virgo. Accountability. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. Accountability, being accountable for yourself. Taking responsibility for your own personal growth, for who you are and what direction you want to take. So important. And when you're happy, when you're fulfilled, when you're joyous, that's going to flow through to the people in your life as well. So that's going to be very, very important for you, my lovely Virgo. I'm going to draw a card from the Divine Abundance. Let's see what it has to say here for you for the month of February. What prophetic words, what affirmations for Virgo, for my lovely Virgo. Oh, thank you. Oh, you actually got Divine Abundance. Divine Abundance. Let me read it. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. And that is, you learn to be abundance by fulfilling your purpose, doing something that brings you joy, that makes you joyous. And the rest will follow. When you pursue your joy, when you pursue your passion, abundance follows. It just does. There's your wisdom for the month, my lovely Virgo. I wish you love, light, and many blessings for the month of February. Honour the self, my lovely Virgo, and you cannot go wrong. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there that will be specific to you. Many blessings to you.